Hi, I'm Danny Griefson and this is 5 to Thrive. 5 minutes for you to really help energise you so that you can walk through your day with a greater spring in your step. So let's start by getting really clear. One of my favourite leadership gurus over in America is a chap called John Maxwell. And John Maxwell says clarity of vision expresses clarity of priorities. So when you know where you're going, you know what you need to do. So let's start that right now. When I start working with people, I always look at what they can do because it's from a place of strength that we can grow. When we're unstable, insecure, it actually can ignite a downward spiral. So let's start with what you can do. As you'll see behind me, my star, my logo, is designed as 5 points. So I go within people to develop those 5 great points, those 5 superpowers, if you will, into points of excellence. You can see they're being stretched out of the star and developed. So I develop people's points of excellence from a place of strength and superpower. So what are yours? What are your superpowers or positive points to be developed into points of excellence, if you like? If you don't know, often people struggle with this answer. I find it very commonly that people do struggle to find the answer to what is actually positive about me. If I give you some examples, often people might say, I'm a great listener. I'm really funny. I'm good at getting people energized. I work a room really well, either at a networking event or indeed at a social occasion. So what are your positive points? What is it that people say about you? If you're really struggling, ask someone, a best friend at work, one of your parents, or one of your trusted people around you. Say, what would you say are my positive points? And then what can you do based on those? So more if you are great at problem solving, finding a way through. Often people will come to you needing a solution on a certain situation. If you're great at networking, I speak to so many people who hate going to networking events because they have that inner insecurity that they can't build relationships with people quickly. So ask if you're naturally good at that. Support someone in their confidence in working a room. Now, other ways that you can find clarity actually on yourself, just to think about these. So allow them to percolate like a good coffee, which I'm about to have. Allow it to percolate, allow your thoughts and feelings to percolate. So consider your positive points, your 5 best ones, your top 5 ones, if you like. Maybe go on a walk. Maybe go on a walk to discover these. You'll know you have some great ideas when you're on a walk. Connect with someone. As I mentioned, ask a best friend at work or someone really trusted that's close to you. What's positive about me? Comedy. This is an odd bit off-piste one, but actually when we laugh, we evoke great endorphins within ourselves. So our thinking is better. There are so many studies, you can Google it, on the power of laughter for our mental health and indeed immunity and stress levels. So laugh and it might invigorate some other thinking in you. Another thing that I personally find really beneficial for when I need a bit of clarity or different thinking is actually giving the house a good clean or an organise. So I invite you to have a little time of productivity in your house because it creates a more productive mind. Maybe reading might help you, having a look at some quality information, not what's out there on social media. Have a look at some quality information. I have many books if you want some recommendations. Maybe try a new recipe that can help evoke new thinking. Of course, exercise always helps our thinking. I honestly believe our physical commands our mental. So when we physically exercise, it boosts our mental clarity and energy. And of course, yoga is also known for giving great clarity and conviction. So in finding your clarity about what's positive with you, I hope you found some great anecdotes from our conversation together, and I'll look forward to you developing into your excellence.